están?
It's all good, whatever you want. Alright, what's your name?
Pete Luna.
We got Pete Luna here. I was on the bus and I just met him right now. So what do you do, Pete?
I've composed many bands. I've created Guns N' Roses. I'm the one that resurrected Aerosmith's career. I wrote Crying. I was crying when I met you. Now I'm dying because I let you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that Abdul's first album. All that Abdul's a saint. Let me tell you right now, bro. That girl has chased me to give her a demo tape. And she's so rich that she can't understand I got other little things I need to take care of first, you know? You just can't go out there and be a hollow individual.
Yeah.
You gotta be solid about it. I created Mariah Carey. Janet Jackson, my queen. I wrote her first song, No I Miss You Much. She adds to it. She was at the end. No. I wrote Michael Jackson's Black and White. Man in the Mirror. Man in the Mirror was my last day of school in elementary school. My teacher said, remember children, if you want to change the world, take a look in the mirror and make it a better place.
Yeah.
And that stuck with me all those years.
Did you sing it, Man in the Mirror?
Huh?
How does it go? It goes,
I'm looking and starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways.
yeah.
I'm starting my band, was going to be California, but I was born in a little town called Ridley, way up by Chico State.
Yeah.
The irony of it is that when we left, I'm from Santa Paula, King Bautista there.
Bautista?
Yeah, and him and his homosexual brother were getting migrant workers and working them and killing them.
Oh, damn.
And then we left to Mexicali for a year.
Yeah.
We left to Mexicali for a year and we came to Santa Paula. And when we came to Santa Paula, well, right over the hill.
Oh, yeah. Chino Valley, right?
Yeah, right over the hill. You can watch me where that pool was at, you know?
Yeah.
Well, Santa Paula, we came and it was raining and it was flooded out just like the Mulholland's Falling.
Yeah.
And the dam broke in the early 1900s. And once again, it flooded and took washed away a lot of the town. We lived on the very corner of 12th Street and Harvard.
12th Street and Harvard?
12th Street and Harvard. My uncle Freddie Menace, you know.
So, you've been in music, movies. What kind of movies have you made?
I'm making this about my homeboy Squeaky.
Yeah.
Squeaky was a gangster. He came up in the system, and what happened was we lent some money to the guys, some black dudes, and he got the money and he locked it down. He said, you know, you ain't getting nothing now.
Yeah.
So we said, oh, that's the way it's gonna be. So we had to wait. We played the waiting game of the Mexican standoff. So he started writing out kites to Sacramento, and he said, hey, you know what? This is illegal. You guys can't separate us like this, black and white. And the judge goes, you know what? That's right. We can't mix. So he told them mix them up. So they mixed us up. We got our money back. Needless to say. And they said, hey, Your Honor, you told us to mix this up. And the judge said, yeah, I told you to mix it up. I didn't tell you you had to let them out of their cells. And that became the big all versus the state.
So how long have you been in Ventura County for?
I've been here since all my life, since 2 years of age.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my name's Papa. My nickname is
Popeye?
Papa.
Oh, Papa.
Like Hemingway?
Yeah.
Because I got a big head. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I had one of these kids with a big old head. And, but, you know, Papa Hemingway, the famous author who got killed by the federal government, they blasted him. He's enshrined now. And the government learns too. Had they known they were going to enshrine him like that, they would have took his body, you know. But they didn't. They just left him there to die. He was real famous for, I learned the other day that Chicano.
Chicano?
You know what Chicano means, right?
Yeah, like you're a Mexican, but your parents were born here and your grandparents were born here, right?
Here's the rundown on Chicano, brother. World War II, the Bracero program, they would go Mexicans would cross into the United States and they would work government United States wages. Well, they asked them the standard question, where are you from? And there was a tribe of Mexican national Indians. They didn't say Mexi, they would say Mexicano. Yeah. And Mexicano devil tried to add confusion. There was so much blood spilled on the temple that it burned for 3 days and nights.
Oh really? And this is historical, like
this is
from the books?
Yeah. And so the devil was trying to make the people think that, hey, he's Jesus. You know what I mean? So the blood burned for 3 days and nights. At the end, the main character recognizes the play on it. He strips down to his loincloth. He walks backward out of the empire. He walks into the wilderness and he hooks up with the Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
And moves over. That's that one. Raw versus the state. And for some reason, the other one's not ringing a bell right now. I'm sorry, but I guess right now the Lord don't want me to talk about the third one. So.
Alright, so what about your music? You have music coming out, or?
Yeah, it's called Jaguar Order.
Jaguar Order?
Jaguar Order. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go around the first of all, just for practice. We're gonna go to the high schools and just jam. I went to military school myself, so I know all about that stuff. I went to Riverside Military Academy in Gainesville, Georgia.
Yeah.
And during the winter, we had a campus in Hollywood, Florida, and that was the trip. The Mexicans there were a little bit too high class for me, so I ran with the Puerto Ricans, you know, and they livened things up.
Yeah.
And, I was the one that went out there to score them. Now they come split. Back then we used to come getting burned, you know what I mean? Half weed, half, you know.
So like, how much is like the whole Latino culture changed from the 60s to now?
Well, I think it's a lot better now.
What's better? Like,
yeah, because it's not as close-minded.
Yeah.
Back then it was totally just, you know, man, they wouldn't let me near the radio because I love to hear rock and roll, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear near the radio, you know? They would let me hear my songs.
So could you sing a song for us? Like a song that you made, or?
Oh, sure. Which one? Let me see.
Like one of your best hits?
Huh?
Like one of your best hits that you made?
Well, here's a Mexican one I've written lately. Veo en las nubes, te encuentro con las estrellas, mi sol, tu sonrisa, el río, tu armonía. Mi tío Chicho, los tiempos de su chulada, tenía su novia, con un nombre medio rara, se llamaba Rosa.
Do you rap too?
Huh?
Can you rap too? Like, do you have any rap songs?
I wrote I'm the entire catalog for Kid Frost.
Really?
I wrote La Raza, and I wrote the Lowrider remake.
How does the Ross song go?
Just La Raza.
Can you rap that one, or?
Yeah, I do it, but I just don't have all the lyrics right now. I got so much on my mind. Lee Oscar lives here in town.
Yeah.
You know who Lee Oscar is?
No.
Is the white guy in the band War that plays harmonica. And he came up to me and goes, hey man, you wrote it, you made it. And we shook hands and all that, you know. Respect. So I only played Lee Oscar harmonica.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked one up one day and all the handles were all stupid on Lee, you know. Kind of, you know, play that clear hate game, you know.
Yeah.
And in 20 minutes, they were all on their knees because I was playing the Lowrider song, you know.
Yeah.
So I still have a big SP right there. And let me tell you a little story about that SP.
Alright.
For this opportunity to speak my mind, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look forward to that project. Start yourself a nice little collection. And, you know, hey, not one person paid me a penny for my music. It was God given to me. So now I got free range to do with my gift what I'm going to do for God, okay? Remember that. All things work for the better for those who love God.